Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Miss Crochet and Coffee here. I decided to do a little whip and chat. As you can see, you are seeing correctly. That is all I have left of my wolf Dreamcatcher. So I figured I'd finish it with you guys because why not, right? Right. Especially since I didn't get the chance to finish my lion, the Soul Keeper on camera. I might be able to finish this one before my husband wakes up. I think he works today. I'm not 100% sure. And if you guys start shaking, I'm sorry. If you can't tell, I have caught the YouTube plague. Now, if you watch some of the same people I watch on YouTube, everybody's sick right now. Everybody's coughing and sniffling and hacking up a lung. Well, apparently I didn't want to feel left out. So apparently now I'm sick. So if I sound different or I'm sniffling too much, I'll try to pause if I start coughing or anything, but I woke up yesterday with a scratchy throat. I woke up today with the plague. So I figured I would at least finish this up with you guys so you guys can see my progress on it. I mean, it's good progress. And is anybody else like me and they hate doing these things upside down? Like, I feel like I can't see the symbols correctly because it's upside down. And I don't know if it's because I'm sick or if my brain is just, like, not wanting to work today. But, yeah. So hopefully everybody had a good weekend. I got the privilege of watching one of the YouTubers go live, Rachel Ray. She's really nice. She has a very soothing voice. Like, I feel like I kind of want her to come and read me a bedtime story or something. Like, she has one of those, like, talk you to sleep type voices. Like, if she was a negotiator for the police department, she'd just be, like, putting everybody to sleep. That's what I feel like her voice is. So, yeah, I'm sick. I don't feel the best. But what do you guys care? It's not like I can give you my cold so you can sit here and chit-chat with me. I promise not to give you the plague. Anywho. So, yeah, I'm not feeling the best, but it is what it is. I can't get you guys sick. So, you guys get to hang out with me. And that's the best part about this friendship. I can't get you sick, you can't get me sick. It's a win-win for us all. So yeah, I decided to do a tag. Before I did that, I hope everybody had an awesome weekend. My weekend was kind of weird, but I survived. I wasn't sick this weekend, but my dog walker came in sick, and he gave my kids the cold, and then of course, like the little outbreak monkeys that they are, they gave me the cold, so now I'm sick. And I mean that in the utmost respect. Like, I love my children, obviously. And I do think they're outbreak monkeys because they bring me home all the diseases from their school, and then they leave and go back to school, and I'm stuck here being sick by myself. There's nobody to take care of me and give me a blankie and wipe my nose and tuck me into bed. I still gotta do, like, adulting. So it's not fair. So when do the kids come home? Like, I should have kept one of them home from school today so that they could, like, nurse me back to health. But Maggie, no. Maggie would have more like, made me want to hurt myself because she would have wanted to watch Mickey Mouse all day and I would be clawing at my ears. And Orion, he would just want me to play video games with him, and no, I don't want to play video games with you, kid. Like, tuck me in and feed me soup. But if Maggie makes me watch Mickey Mouse Pirates one more time, I'm going to cry. I will literally cry. She had me watching it all weekend because, of course, my husband was working. And so I watched Mickey Mouse Pirates all weekend. And if you're wondering what I mean by that, or you're like, oh, she made her watch it like once or twice. No. I think we watched it like 8 times. And she knows all the words because before she made me watch it 8 times, she watched it 100 times. And so now we both know all the words to Mickey Mouse Pirates. And I'm having dreams about Mickey Mouse. And I think I've had enough Mickey Mouse. So yeah, it was time to send her back to school. So yeah. So you saw the unboxing for New Frog. I have another unboxing that I was supposed to put up yesterday, but I really wasn't feeling good. And I was like half out of it. And I don't normally take medicine for anything. Like, in my mind, my body's immune system is going to be like the one and only Highlander, because I try to build it up by staying sick for a while before I do anything about it to help build it up, like I'm a kid or something. Like, I should know by now that, like, at my age, there's no building up my immune system. But to me, in my head, I'm doing the right thing. Don't judge me. But I don't like taking medicine. Mostly because when I was little... Okay, did anybody else's parents give them Robitussin? Yeah. That is like Satan in a jar. I hate that medicine so bad. Like, it is the most disgusting thing on the planet. And my parents, I swore they had stock in it. Because we could have no food in the house, but my parents would always have Robitussin. And then, like, you get down to that last little bit of Robitussin and they put a little water in the bottle and shake it up. And I'm like, what's that, Daddy? More Tussin. Okay. This tasted like if death and old trash can juice got together and had a party. That's what Robitussin tastes like. Like, I can't. And the last time I remember having it, I got sick all over the place. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want any more Robitussin. Oh crap, I missed a bunch of those symbols. What am I doing? Jeez, again, people, I'm sick. Normally I move a lot faster than this, which is how I got this whole, like, well, you can't see it. I got this whole section from, like, here up done last night, and then I couldn't keep going. My husband was tired. I was exhausted, and I'm like, I need to go to bed. I'm dying. So he put me to bed. And then told me not to get him sick. So yeah. But my parents, like, even now, if I were to call my dad and go, Daddy, I'm sick. Did you take some Robitussin? Like, they swear that Robitussin, like there's some kind of, like, never-ending fountain of Robitussin somewhere near me that I can just go to every time I get sick. And I'm like, I don't want any Robitussin. I'd rather die. At this point, give me the bubonic plague. I'm not drinking Robitussin. I don't even know what the bubonic plague is, but whatever it is sounds so much more delightful than drinking Robitussin. Like, I can't even with the Robitussin thing. So my husband gave me a Sudafed. It did absolutely nothing. It made me tired for like 20 minutes. And normally medicine will make me really groggy because I don't normally take it. It has to be something really severe for me to take medicine, and this isn't severe enough for me. I just sound funny and keep blowing my nose. And yeah, so that's... Stop shaking. Why is you shaking? I'm not going to get you sick. Stop it. But yeah, I'm just congested. And it's fine. It's not horrible. I get to have a new voice for a while. See? You gotta look at the positive side of things. You can't always focus on the negative. You gotta focus on the positive sometimes, people. Alright, now I think I got all those plus symbols. If you see one, shout it out at me. You can't even see the whole thing. What are y'all looking at? Alright. There we go. Don't get sick on me, okay? I'm the sick one here. You can look at the pretty diamond art club logo. Alright. At this point, I'm pretty sure those people are tired of hearing from me. Like, you ever had to contact the company so much about something? Yeah, well, I don't have to contact them usually about anything. Like, surprisingly, they actually had, like, I actually had trash in my drills this time. Like, and it wasn't a lot. It was just enough for me to go, wow, there's trash in here. Because I'm not used to there being trash in my drills, not for Diamond Art Club. So I was like, oh, wow, there's garbage in my drills. And not that I contacted them about that. I ran out of a color. And at this point, I'm wondering if I put the wrong color in the wrong spot, but I don't think so. I don't know. But I have a tag to answer while I finish up these last couple of ones. It's only 13 questions. I don't see this taking forever in a day. And then, when I'm done rambling and answering this tag, I will show you guys the completed work. Now, this is how I wanted to do the Soul Keeper piece, but just stuff would not line up for me with that Soul Keeper piece. But today, like, I was thinking the same thing, because I'm like, of course I'm sick, I don't feel good. I don't feel like doing anything besides laying down, taking a nap. And I was like, yeah, not today, Satan. Not today. I will be finishing this one on camera. So, hope you guys enjoy watching me cough and sniffle, or listening to me cough and sniffle as I complete this, because I really want you guys to be the first ones to see it, complete it before I post it anywhere. Well, I'm going to post like a sneak peek on my Instagram page, and then I'll post the video probably. Trying to get more viewers, people. Trying to share the love. If the audio's messed up on this, I'm going to have to turn it up or something. I'm not my normal energetic self, because when this cold hit, like, it hit hard, and I'm just like, death, plague. My neighbor's like, are you really sick, huh? I'm like, I'm dying of the Cuban flu. My neighbor, or the kid that walks my dog, is Cuban. So anytime something happens, and I'm like, did you give me the Cuban flu? He's like, that's not even a thing. I know it's not, but I feel a little bit more Spanish this morning than normal. And I'm not Spanish, by the way. I just like messing with him because he's 16. And it's funny because, like, he calls me Mom Alicia. And I will drive him to school in the morning because he will come and walk my dogs. And then it's like really, really cold out. And I'm like, well, you just spent like the last 20 minutes outside with my dogs, letting them go to the bathroom because I'm too much of a lazy turd to do it myself. The least I can do is take you to school, right? So, like, I'll take him to school, and his birthday was last week. It wasn't this week. It was like last week, week before last. And I told him, you know, I like to not so much embarrass my kids, but, you know, give them a little bit of spotlight attention whenever it comes to, like, 3023. Their birthdays and stuff. And Minna thinks I'm extra. And I probably am. I don't care. I have no shame, people. And so his birthday came, and he's like, you're not going to embarrass me at school or anything. I'm like, no, I'm not. I would never do that. So he gets out of the car, and I, like, honk the horn, and I'm like, happy birthday! And he's like, you're not even my mom. I'm like, ouch. Ouch, my feelings. I mean, no, I'm not his mom. His mom is obviously Cuban, but still, like, I'm still, like, I still consider myself, like, I adopted him because he's hilarious. And he's 16, and he makes me think of my oldest. So, like, him and his mom's gonna have to share because her son's hilarious. Which, and it's funny because this morning he's like, you know, I can walk to school. And he was obviously walking to school before I started giving him rides. Because the school is literally like 5 minutes down our complex. Like right after you leave our complex, you go behind the row of houses right in front of our complex, and boom, there's the high school. So like I can literally see it from the parking lot of, you know, where we live. He's like, I can walk to school, you know, it's not that far. And I'm like, no, I will take you in my monster slippers. He's like, you're not going to get out of the car, are you? I'm like, have you seen me this morning? I'm not getting out of this car. So, like, I get in the car with him, and he's like, is this kidnapping, seeing as how I told you that I could take myself? I'm like, it's not kidnapping. You shut up and buckle up right now. So, I think I might have kidnapped a 16-year-old kid and then dropped him off at school this morning. So that's always fun. But let's get to this tag, because I'm not sure how much longer it's going to be before I finish this. I could just ramble on for the next 20 minutes, because that's probably how long it's going to take me to friggin' finish. Like I said, normally I don't move this slow, but I'm about as slow as molasses this morning. I just can't get right. My brain is telling me to go to sleep. But then I'm like, I need to record this video. That, and I'm not sure how much diamond painting I'm going to be doing here within the next couple of weeks. I was asked to work with a crochet magazine on helping with a project that they're starting. So I will be starting working with that magazine on Wednesday. So, like, I'm going to finish this, take a break for the rest of the day, essentially. I might start another one. Like, all the ones I have are smaller than this, obviously, because I don't buy big ones. There's no point. I would never get them finished. As I say that, as I'm putting the finishing touches on the second biggest one I've done. Which I didn't even realize that this one was bigger than the Soul Keeper one. I was like, no wonder it took me so long. It only took me like 8 days compared to the 7 days it took me with Soul Keeper. But in my head, that's a long time to be working on something. And can I tell you how sick I am of brown right now? Like, if I never saw the color brown again, it'd be too soon. There's so much brown in this picture, and I absolutely love the picture. It turned out amazing. But the browns are killing me right now. Like, I'm dying. All the browns. All the browns. Like, I think there's like 70 shades of brown. Like, I'm going to start calling this picture 70 Shades of Brown. Well, there's nothing nice and kinky going on with this picture. All that brown is killing me. Like, I sat here last night and I think I worked with 7 different colors of brown. And I'm like, I didn't realize there were that many shades of brown. And I'm brown. So, like, yeah, like, I can't handle all this brown. But the tag I have is a fall tag. I was going to do a Halloween one, but everybody's doing Halloween, and I don't want to be like everybody else doing Halloween tags. I like Halloween. I like trick-or-treating. I like candy. I'm not dressing up this year. My kids are going to be a unicorn and a ninja. Don't ask me. I don't know. They get to pick out their own costumes. Yeah, like, same old normal, I don't like horror movies type thing. So I figured I would do a fall tag, because I love fall. I don't like to fall, but I like fall. Yeah, essentially, you have the same view of my work right now as I do, so don't judge me right now. Like, of course, I'll fix it, so essentially, you won't even know what I'm talking about, but I'm essentially recording this upside down, and my work is upside down to me, so for some reason my brain just doesn't want to process the fact that it's upside down, but the picture is so big, I have to do it upside down or I have to stand up, and with not feeling well, the last thing I want to do is be standing up. So we're going to work this upside down and then flip the camera later. Alright. Movie magic, people. Alright, so let's see. The first question of the fall tag. Talk about a good memory you had in autumn. A good memory I've had in autumn. Probably the best one would be the fact that I got married in autumn. My wedding anniversary is Friday. It's probably one of the best memories I have about autumn. None of my kids were born in autumn. So, next to the kids would be my husband. So, I'd have to say getting married. Because at that point in time, obviously, I was a size 6. And, like, not that, you know, being a size 6 matters that much to me. I'm glad I got to experience it at one point in my life. But, nowadays, I don't even really give a crap. Like, I'm not a size 6. I think I'm a size... It fluctuates. I will gain and lose weight like nobody's business. So, like, one week I'll be a size 9 or 10, and then, like, the next week I'm a size 11 or 12. I'm still not huge, so, like, I'm happy with my weight. And my husband doesn't seem to care. At least he says he doesn't care. But then he's a guy, so he doesn't care. Like, I want to know what guys actually looking at their wife like, yeah, you're a big fat turd. Like, yeah, no. Not mine. I remember asking him, because when I had my kids, I didn't get stretch marks with my kids. And I didn't get stretch marks until after I had my kids, and I lost a bunch of weight really fast because, you know, I stopped pumping out babies. So, like, my body was like, you can go back to your normal shape now. So it's like I got vacuum sealed. And I got a couple of stretch marks, and I always was subconscious of them for the longest time. And I remember looking at my husband and going, you know, does that bother you? And he's like, no, why would that bother me? I'm like, that doesn't bother you? He's like, again, why would that bother me? I'm like, okay, either he's really dumb or he's just the sweetest guy on the planet, which I'm going to go with the latter, that he's the sweetest guy on the planet, because, like, he really was not bothered by it while I'm sitting there dreading it. So I think we really are our own worst enemies in that aspect. And my husband's always been like that. Like, I didn't meet him in the fall. I met him in the summer, but I married him in the fall because I didn't want to wait another summer to marry him, so... yeah, all that sweet, mushy stuff. Apparently my computer turned to something about cars. No, I do not want a new Nissan. I just got a Toyota, but thank you. Number 2. Where's the best place to watch leaves change color where you live? Obviously this questionnaire doesn't know where I live. There's no trees where I live. I live in North Dakota. There ain't no trees here. I remember asking my husband about, you know, when he lived up here by himself. I would ask him about, like, the females around here, because obviously any wife that's away from their spouse for that period of time is going to be, you know, wondering about females and all that other fun jazz. And he's like, there's a pretty girl behind every tree, and he would send me the most gorgeous images. And I'll insert one here. But he would send me the most gorgeous images. And one day I finally caught on to what he was trying to tell me, and I was like, hold up. There ain't no trees out there. He goes, exactly. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't want to come out there then, because I don't want to be considered ugly, because you just said there's no pretty girls out there. And he's like, there's nobody that I care about. And I was like, oh, well, that makes me feel a little bit better. So, yeah, there's not a whole lot of trees here. And the ones that are here were planted as windbreaks. They're not like they're not like seasonal trees where you can watch the leaves change or anything. Like, I have this pathetic little tree outside my patio window here, and this thing looks like the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Strings and all, like there's two poles in the ground just keeping it up. Like, it can't even. It looks like your drunk best friend. Like, it can't even keep itself up. So, like, it's just sitting out there chilling. And I'm like sitting there looking at this question, like, there literally is nowhere that I've seen where I can watch leaves change color. I mean, if we were talking about Pennsylvania, I would say on top of the ridge where I used to live in Lewistown. Because on top of the ridge you could see the entire town for the most part. And there was tons of trees up there. You could see the mountains from there and watch and look at all the trees. Or you can go through the Narrows. My favorite thing was there was this place called the Narrows because of the way the road was, and you literally would go through. You're essentially going through a mountain. You're going. I want to say you're going up a mountain because you're going up towards State College, which is the home of Pennsylvania State University. For those of you who don't know, I did live like 30 minutes away from it. I don't know what the big hubbub was about. Either way, probably because I didn't go to college there, but yeah, Pennsylvania, I could have picked out more than numerous spots to go watch leaves change. Here in North Dakota, no. If I want to see snowfall, then yeah, that's a different story. But leaves changing, yeah, you gotta have trees in order to watch leaves change. So there's not really, and if there is, I'm pretty sure I just haven't found it yet. Like I said, I don't venture out very often, mainly because I don't feel like it. I got lost just yesterday trying to buy groceries. And that was inside of Walmart, and then I got out of Walmart and got lost again. So yeah, no thank you. I got lost trying to find my way home from Walmart, and I've driven home from Walmart before numerous times, but for some reason I keep telling myself that I'm gonna, you know, teach myself a different way to get home, and then when I try to do that, I don't know how, but I always end up in some kind of trailer park. And I'm like, where are all these trailers coming from? So, like, I try to get out of the trailer park, and it takes me like 25 minutes to find my way out. And I end up pulling out right in front of my kids' school. And I'm like, oh, okay, now I know where I'm at 25 minutes later. So, yeah. That was the most long drawn out answer. And I didn't even, that didn't even have anything to do with. Sorry, I have dog hair. I had a piece of dog hair over there, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me right now? These dogs. I brushed Killian yesterday. I could have made a whole new Killian. He sheds like nobody's business. He gets brushed like 4 or 5 times a week, and he still sheds like nobody's business. And I know huskies shed a lot. Daisy sheds, but not as much as Killian. Killian sheds. It seems like Killian sheds all year round. Killian's still a puppy, too. Daisy's not a puppy. Daisy will be 3 December 5th. Right now, it looks like I think she's either looking at a bunny or something out this window, but whatever it is, got her ears pointed straight up. They look like antennas on top of her head. Alright, so 3. Does your family celebrate Halloween? I don't know. This is the first Halloween that my family will be together. Like, my husband left when my children were really little, and when they were little and didn't have teeth, I didn't take them trick-or-treating. Why? Because they can't eat the candy, and I don't want it. I am allergic to chocolate, so, like, I try to avoid it because I know I'm allergic to it, but I'm not going to sit there and take my small children out in the cold to go get candy that they can't eat. I always thought that was tormenting them. So, my kids didn't actually start going trick-or-treating until a couple of years ago, and he wasn't here. I mean, yeah, I do take them out to go trick-or-treating, now that they have enough teeth to eat the candy, because they're the ones that are going to be eating it, not me. It just kind of sucks, though, because Minna, my oldest, she's at that age now where she thinks she's too old for trick-or-treating, and I'm like, kid, are you joking right now? Like, you get to go to somebody's house that you don't know, and they give you free candy. You're never too old for that. But she, I guess, will be handing out candy this year. And I'm like, do your thing, boo-boo. If you want to hand out candy, hand out candy. I don't care. So, yeah, we celebrate Halloween. This will be the first Halloween that we have with my husband. So that's exciting. That's if he doesn't have to work. Because my luck, he'll have to work on our anniversary on Friday. And he'll have to work on Halloween. And his big thing has been right now is that he moved us up here, essentially. And we do see him when he comes home from work, but he'd like to see us more, and I'm like, well, your job does not, allow for that, but let's just be grateful that we do see you, period, because we went 4 years without seeing you at all, and now we can actually see you every day, so. Alright. Number 5. In America and Canada, Thanksgiving is in autumn. People talk about what they are thankful for. What are you thankful for? I don't know. I'm thankful for good family. I'm thankful for good friends. Thankful for new subbies. Which, yeah, that's you guys. Yeah, that's you. Like, there's so much to be thankful for. I mean, I'm thankful that I got to see another year. I'm thankful that the only constant in life is change. Because if you would have saw my life a year ago, it wasn't as glamorous as it seems now. Not that it seems glamorous, besides the fact that I play with diamonds. If that's what you want to call glamorous. That's not glamorous. But, yeah, I'm just thankful for the life that I live. I mean, no, I'm not the richest person on the planet. I'm not even rich. Like, I have bills. I have debt just like everybody else. Like I told you guys in a previous video, me and Sally Mae are friends, but we're those, like, frenemies, because I don't really like her that much, but she keeps calling me. So, like, I'm thankful for the life that I live, because I like my life. I'm happy 90% of the time. I can't be happy 100% of the time, because then people will think I'm crazy. But then again, people already think I'm crazy, so what does that matter? But, yeah, I'm just thankful for, the life I live. I have a good life. I have a great husband. and I have great children, and I have great friends, and especially the ones that have stuck by me through everything. I mean, I have a plethora of friends and slash associates. I have ones that are there only to be trying to share the spotlight. I have friends that are legitimately there for me, and like you guys hear about my friend Emily all the time. Emily, I've known of Emily for a while, but I only like met Emily maybe a year or two ago, maybe. And it was over a bad situation that we were both going through, and we kind of comfort each other. And you know, she's one of the people that has been there through a lot more than, say, some of my other friends who I've known longer than her, that just kind of abandoned me when I could have used them the most. So like, I'm thankful I have friends like her. I'm thankful for like my dad, because I've been essentially borrowing the same $40 from my dad for like the last 6 months. And it's hilarious. Yeah, you heard me right. My dad and I had literally been borrowing the same $40 back and forth. At this point, you know, we share $40. Every once in a while, I'll be like, Daddy, can I get $40? And he'll be like, oh, yeah. And then on Friday or whenever, I'll give him back the $40 and he'll forget. And I'm like, Daddy, can I get that $40 again? He's like, yeah. That's kind of funny to me. Can't be scooting things around. We should stop scooting things around. Look at that, guys. I'm almost done with this. Isn't it exciting? I know I don't sound excited, but I am so excited to be done with this and show you guys what it looks like. I know you guys have probably already seen what it looks like, because, you know, this isn't the first time somebody's completed this image, which is why I was so gung-ho about the Soul Keeper one, because I was the first one to complete that one. And I saw another one that I wanted, and saw another one I wanted, but it won't be in until next week or something, so I have to wait on that one. Either way, I got sidetracked. Sorry, guys. Next question. People other than turkey. People often eat turkey during Thanksgiving. Have you eaten turkey before? I'm not a small child, so yes, I love turkey. I love everything about turkey. But, oh, seriously? Who's that? I don't even know who that is. Yeah, sorry. That's my phone, obviously. And I can't turn it off now because I'm frickin' recording. But, yes, I have eaten turkey. I love turkey. I eat turkey sandwiches with my husband before he goes to work. My dad makes deep fried turkey for Thanksgiving. And I think that's one of the things I'm going to miss the most about not being close to my family is, you know, I miss my parents cooking. Like, if I could just go to their house every day at dinner time, and my mom would make me mac and cheese, and my dad would make whatever, I'd be pretty happy. Okay, I'm not sure who this is, but I wish they would knock it the hell off. Don't you hate when you get notified about somebody else's post, and you're like, okay, I commented on it once, and now all of a sudden, now this is part of my life now. That's what's going on there. Like, that's somebody commenting on a friend of mine's post, because I made the mistake of writing congratulations on her post, and now all of a sudden I'm all a part of her life. Like, I'm like, how did I become part of your life when all I wanted to say was congratulations on the fact that you are yet another person on my timeline that has hidden a pregnancy for 6 months? And why do people do that? Like, why would you hide a pregnancy for 6 months and then be like, oh, by the way, I'm pregnant? Okay. I don't know. I was too excited when I got pregnant. I couldn't tell. I couldn't hold that in. Like, literally, I couldn't hold it in. So, like, I had to tell somebody. So I told everybody. There's a baby coming. Anyways. But yes, I've eaten turkey before. I'm not sure why. That's a really stupid question. 7. What is the weather like in your hometown in autumn? 1, I don't have a hometown. I'm a military brat. when you're a military brat, you move around all the time, so you don't really have a hometown. I consider my hometown South Carolina, and I have no clue what the weather's like there. I haven't been there in years. I have no intention on going back there anytime soon because I think I have a brother and a sister that live there. Other than that, I don't think I have any other family that lives there. I might have like some cousins or something that I don't realize right now, but I don't have a reason to go back to South Carolina. So I don't know what the weather's like there, but I know the weather here is freaking frigid. Is that a temperature? Freaking frigid? Because it is freaking cold. Like, I have on like my, I don't think they're called thermal socks, but maybe they are. I have on my fuzzy socks and my monster slippers this morning because like it's cold. I had to take the kids to school, and the best thing, like, I'm finding out that my favorite thing in the world right now is remote start for my car. Never had a car with remote start before, so it's nice that I can start and heat up my car before I go out there. And that's what that wasn't even a diamond. That's what I've been doing every morning, is going out or going to my bedroom window and starting my car. Which is why the parking war things is so hilarious, because the lady will try to park in that spot when in reality I don't really care about the spot. I care about the fact that I can start my car from there. And though she lives above me, she obviously cannot start that honking thing she calls a vehicle. Like, there's no remote start on her car. She just likes being petty, which I find hilarious. She tried to get the spot yesterday, and our cleaning ladies for the apartment complex drive around in golf carts and ATVs, and the cleaning lady was in the very first parking spot, which is a parking spot her and I fight over. And right as I went to go park somewhere else, and she comes barreling into the parking lot, and she like slides into the parking spot that I was in. Ooh, excuse me. Right before I had to go pick up my kids from school. And she just kind of looks at me with this look of like she felt accomplished because she took the spot. Well, then right as I go to turn on the side street in front of my house, the housekeeper lady moves her golf cart, so I was able to park back in the front spot, and I know it made her mad. And I'm sitting there like, somebody's a little salty this morning. Okay, so let's get back to this tag. I'm already half an hour deep in this, which, of course, like I said, you guys will be sticking through this to the end. And as you can see, I'm almost done. So, you don't got that much longer. You can hang in there. And I don't know about you guys, but when I'm watching YouTube and I'm working, I love listening to these long tags. One, because they're hilarious. Like, I can watch Gone Off My Meds talk for hours, because, like, Maggie thinks her little doggy Jasmine is hilarious. And, like, I was doing the live chat with Rachel Ray yesterday. And not Rachel Ray, the cook lady. This is Rachel Ray, the YouTuber. And, she put my daughter to sleep. And I was like, that's how soothing her voice is. Like, wow. Okay, did I forget any other S's? I see one more S. Yeah, because, you know, of course, as soon as you put that tray away, you find all the ones that you left. And now I can't find it because it's stuck in the E's. Do you guys see it? I feel like I'm on Dora the Explorer right now. Can you find the letter S? All right. No, but seriously, where did that S go? Because I literally just saw it. There it is. And you're hearing the dog jump up and down off the couch. She thinks she's a bear. She is not a bear. I don't know why she does that noise. I think she's tired of life. I don't know how. She's only 3, but it's Daisy. Moving on. The next question says, I am answering a tag, I swear. Question number 8. Do you like chestnuts? I have no freaking clue. I don't think I've ever eaten chestnuts before. I'm a very picky person when it comes to like trying new things. I'm always scared I'm not going to like it. So then I'm scared to try it. Especially if I have to spend money on it. No. I would not be trying that. Because, yeah, just no. I can't. Like, what if I buy it and then I don't like it and then I'm stuck with it? No. I'm pretty sure I probably had chestnuts with my dad before. He likes Brazil nuts and walnuts, so I'm pretty sure at some point he's given me chestnuts, or I've stolen them out of his man cave because like he'll keep a bowl of like assorted nuts in his man cave, and I'm like, which sounds awfully bad, but you guys know what a man cave is. It's a cave where men go to do manly stuff. Or in my dad's case, he goes down to diamond paint and get some peace and quiet from like the rest of the people in his house. Um, but yeah, I don't think I've ever had chestnuts. I don't think he's ever had chestnuts down in his. He might have. I don't freaking know. I'm just gonna say no because I don't know. And of course, the last like 50 symbols on this thing are gonna take me freaking a week to do. And my nose is like on fire because I keep having to blow it and like wipe it, and I need to get some more puff slit lotion. Those things are the best like nose tissue ever. Anyways, number 9. What activities do you like to do in the fall? Is sleeping an activity? Because that's one activity I can get behind. I like to sleep. Now I like to cuddle with my husband because, 4 years of not having your spouse, all I want to do is touch him. Not inappropriately, obviously, but I mean, maybe sometimes. Don't tell nobody. But no, I spent 4 years away from him, and I've always been really attached to my husband, if you can't tell. So like, just the fact that he's here and I can physically touch him now is, for some reason, my brain can't process that fact that, he's here, he's not going anywhere. So like, I still get really excited when I see him come in the house after work, even though he is like 20 shades darker than what he was when I sent him out to work. He's like, my hands are clean and they're like covered in oil, and I'm like, yeah, don't touch anything. And then I go into the bathroom and there's like a oily handprint on the wall, and I just like laugh and shake my head because I'm like, why are you touching the back of the wall where the toilet is? Either way, I like carving pumpkins. That's one thing we did do before he left. When he first moved out here, he would carve pumpkins, and since he is a very good artist, we had some pretty cool pumpkins. I remember the one and only year we were able to carve pumpkins because we were too broke any other time to do it. The one year we were able to actually get pumpkins, and that's what makes everything so much more special, is because we were hella broke before like he started working here. So like, we learned to appreciate every little thing that we had. And he carved me a Hello Kitty pumpkin because if you don't know, I am completely obsessed with Hello Kitty. I have tattoos. I have so much Hello Kitty stuff, it's ridiculous. If I could, I'd let him sleep on Hello Kitty sheets, but apparently he's too manly for that, so. But yeah. So I'd probably say carving pumpkins. And now that the kids are older, I get a little scared about it because Maggie, that y'all don't understand the struggle with Maggie. I love my daughter to death, but she's kind of scary. I think she's scary to me because she's just like her father. But like you know how it is if you have kids and your child is just like your spouse, but like the miniature version of them. That's Maggie and Jordan. She makes the same faces. They have like the same facial expressions. And it's just scarier seeing it on a tiny 6-year-old versus like a grown man. So I always say she's scary. All right, number 10. Do you like apples? Yes. Do you eat the skin? Yes. It puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. If you don't know, that's a Silence of the Lambs reference. I love Silence of the Lambs. I don't even really like horror movies, but that movie right there was just hilarious. And it's not a comedy, but my sick sense of humor turns it into a comedy, I guess. That Buffalo Bill guy, he talks about putting the lotion on the skin. Yeah, I'm weird. and ramblings. Let me hurry up and finish this, because I might be able to finish this tag at the same time I finish this diamond painting. So if you can't see, that is all I have left. And I'm 45 minutes in. Alright, so number 11. Have you harvested rice? No. Why would I harvest rice? What kind of weird question is that? No, I harvest diamond paintings. How about that? Anybody else in that same boat where you harvest diamond paintings? Because at this point, I harvest diamond paintings. Harvest rice? No. Whatever. Number 12. Do you say... How do you say Hagen banana in English? Hagen banana? I don't even know what that is. How do you say Hagen in English? Okay, I don't know what kind of weird tag it is, but it's done and over with, thank God. So yeah, so you guys are watching me literally complete the last couple of diamonds on my Wolf Dreamcatcher from Diamond Art Club. So let's talk a little bit about it. I didn't have any major issues with it. The piece only took me a few days to do. Yes, I know, I work pretty fast. That's because I'm a stay-at-home mom with nothing else to do after I clean my house and groom my dogs and drive my husband nuts. So, yeah, we all know Diamond Art Club's awesome, so I don't need to do really like a post review. This item is available on their website, obviously. I don't know how much it is now. I know how much I paid for it, but I don't know how much it is now. I'm gonna guess it's probably like $40 or something. But remember, you're paying for the quality and the convenience. You're not paying for like 2 to 3 days shipping. So remember that, guys. Can you? It's like New Year's Eve to me right now. Like, oh my gosh, I only have a few more left. Can you guys see how many I have left? You can't. We're gonna zoom you in a little bit. That's all I have left, guys. So yeah, we're gonna fill those in. Nope, there was no diamond on that one. There we go. Alright, guys. Literally have 3 more. Again, thank you all that subscribe and like my videos and leave me comments. I do appreciate each and every one of you. For all those who are new to my channel, welcome. I am Miss Crocheting Coffee, and I have officially completed Wolf Dreamcatcher. Alright, and then what I like to do, because I'm balling on a budget, I don't have no rolling pin, people. I told you, my name is not Betty Crocker. I do not have a rolling pin, but I do have this. And where diamonds don't, or the round diamonds don't usually make the crackling noise, I still like to make sure they're on there nice and good, because I did not just do all that. Oh, there it is. I like to make sure everything's in there nice and good. Alright, so I'm going to pause this, and then I'm going to give you the last big view of my Wolf Dreamcatcher. So I'll be right back, which will be a blip for you, but for me it'll probably be like 10 minutes, so I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Wolf Dreamcatcher by Diamond Art Club. Looks great, right? Yeah, you can see it sparkling. My balcony window is open, so that's what you're seeing. On top of my monster slippers. Wolf Dreamcatcher, Diamond Art Club. Amazing piece. Absolutely loved it. Worked up pretty quick, actually. This is actually the biggest piece I've ever completed, so it took me like 8 days. There are Aurora Borealis diamonds in it, which of course are these blue ones, and as you can see there's a freaking hair in there. There's another one. Again, I have dogs, people. Okay. The hair life is real. Where'd that hair go? Okay. But yes, these ones are the Aurora Borealis, and so are some of these, like in his mane here. And then these big gems. And I don't understand. The only thing I don't like about it is this. Why couldn't they push that over to make it like even? That's gonna drive me nuts. Other than that, it's a beautiful image. I absolutely love it. Love the detail in the wolf's face, his eyes. It looks almost 3D. I cannot wait to hang it up. So I guess it's time to put this away now and start another one. So I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get notified every time I randomly put up a video, hit the bell. All right, guys, I'm going to go put my stuff away and lay down for a while because I still don't feel good. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.